Greetings, traveler, and welcome to my humble channel, Bunsquire. I'm your wizard host, Bo, happy to have you here with me on this lovely, nondescript day. Today, we'll be setting up my new sketchbook, starting with decorating it, and then following along as I draw the first few pages. The notebook that I will be using is a Marks Ink open dated page-a-day log diary in brown. That was certainly a mouthful of a title, but it's about 5.5 inches by 5.5 inches, and while it's traditionally used as planner, I just love using these kinds of books with very thin and gritted paper to sketch in. I bought this about 2 to 3-ish years ago when I visited the Omozaka stationery shop in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. No clue if this is still sold there, but I highly recommend if you are in the area. They have lovely stickers and stationery. I also love that it had stamps for the shop that you can stamp in your books for free. That was very fun to do. But for decorating this book, I will be using tons of stickers that I own. Only 2 of them I know the specific artists for. The rest I got from AliExpress, so it's a mystery of their origins, but I do unfortunately enjoy getting smaller filler stickers off of there. So we'll just have fun and enjoy the process with that. On the front, you'll see I have a maple fairy sticker. That one is by Christy Frisbee, and I did also get that from Omozaka way back when. Because I really loved the pixel art style. I thought that was cute. And for the other little deco stickers that I'm using with it, I tried to match the colors and the vibes with it. I thought that would be very cutesy and fun just to fill it up a bit. So you'll see me flipping through and going through and choosing the stickers. So I hope that is an enjoyable process. Thoughts? None, but we tried to match the vibes and have fun with it. Really, I'm just placing these wherever my heart desires and the vibes work the best. I tried to keep everything centered on the screen. My phone was above me because I have an overhead setup thingamajig to film this, but it wasn't in a position where I can look at it with my eyes. So you'll notice that there's some stickers on my desk that I specifically put to hopefully once in a while check and make sure things are relatively centered. But I hope that doesn't bother you, that things are off-centered. I tried to keep the main part, what you're here for, the sketchbook, centered, but you know, like I said, we just vibing and having fun putting stickers down. I guess this is also a mini haul or collection showcase of some of the stickers I have. I do have lots more besides what is seen in the video, but really, I like spending the time choosing out the perfect ones, which is why I have a lot of them. But the reason I have a lot of them now is because I went through my stash of stickers, which is a very huge accomplishment, and I was able to reward myself by buying more stickers. So actually, you should use all your stickers and however you want, because then you can get more stickers and not feel bad about it. That's a fun life hack, so you can steal that one from me. Now, usually I don't decorate the back of my sketchbooks, but I really love this one sticker that I got from Art Attack. Hopefully I said that right. From Curiosity and Oddities Expo in Charlotte a while back, and it fit the vibes. Yeah. And so I did decorate that a little bit with some other stickers, but I had that in my sticker sheet book from my sheep shop. loved it. I got it like a really long time ago, but it is fun to store some of the bigger stickers in and have that all collected in one place instead of loose and willy-nilly. And I feel more encouraged to use the stickers from there than just having them all loose everywhere. But yeah, same process, trying to match the vibes, choosing the cute stickers that fit with it. Not going too crazy and filling up the entire surface available to me. Just because, I don't know. With the sketchbook, I don't want to do too much, because I don't want to, like, feel that the book is too cool and precious to use, but something that encourages me to want to use it all. But with that, the decorating seems to be complete, and now it is time to draw. Please feel free to draw along with me, or perhaps grab a tasty snack or drink and enjoy the process. This time around, I wanted to have a cutie intro page to the sketchbook where I can write my start and finish dates plus some goals that I want to manifest achieving, and I feel like writing that out sets it in place. Whether I get that done or not is an entirely different issue, but I wrote it out, and that's step one. So on the left page, I'm just going to be drawing my silly goblin Sona, which will be greeting me as I enter the book, and also said goals that I will be writing out. I wanted to write my start date pretty big on the paper, which, side note, I am using Prismacolor colored pencils for this beginning spread. I just wanted to have fun with it and not really care about what I was doing, but make it look cool, and I feel like the colored pencils do that. I will say, this type of paper, which I don't know specifically, but it is a Japanese thin planner paper. I don't know if that's specifically the most popular one, which is the Tomo River paper, but either way, using the Prismacolors on it, so smooth and buttery, which I never knew what that meant, but it felt like that, so very fun experience to do that, very satisfying. But really, this was just a head empty process for me, so I was just going with the flow of drawing and filling in details and colors all randomly. I had a vague idea in my head for what I wanted to do, but I did not sketch it out. I was just letting the color pencil guide me, and whatever mark I made was the mark that was going to be there, because these ones I don't think you can erase. I didn't want to attempt that with the thin paper either way. It's really just, if the art visionaries above or below wanted me to make this mark, then why should I change that? Plus, with my goblin Sona, it's a very easy thing for me to just draw and not think about it, because I will draw it often and I've gotten the design down to what it will be for probably a while. And I mean, I draw it as little doodles on like Etsy orders, so if you buy from me, that's on the envelope. But it's something that's fun and representative of me without going too realistic or emulating exactly what I look like, because who knows what I look like? Not me, certainly. But my goblin Sona form, Yeah, I am a goblin. A wee little goblin. At heart. Truly. Starting with this pink pencil, it helped because it was dark enough that the marks were very clear on the page and I couldn't weasel out of certain design decisions once they were placed, but it was also light enough that when I went in with other colors later on, it was able to outline it and enhance it in a fun way. It's kind of like doing an underpainting for paintings, but with sketching and colored pencils. There's certainly some thoughts behind it. But for me, it was simply, it was light color. Light color can be overlaid with other colors and it still look good, and it provides a cute, colorful base for everything. So, starting with some of my sketchbook goals, I usually attempt to be a little crazy and go above and beyond and be like, oh yeah, I want to do this. I want to do that. And I got a little specific with that in my previous sketchbook, and I don't think I really did too good of a job fulfilling those. So I wanted to be a little looser with that, but mainly the one goal I think until I'm pumping out like sketchbook after sketchbook is just to try and finish this one within the year. My sketchbook usage can be very random, and even if I fully want to sketch at any given point, I might not get up and use it. If it's not next to me, I won't use it, and even if it's next to me, it can be hard for me to use it. But this book is smaller in both size dimension-wise and pages than my previous one, so I feel like that will be something I can achieve. I don't want to speak evil into that, but I want to be helpful, and also with doing YouTube videos, I know sketchbook tours are often a popular video, and certainly I'm sitting there watching them, but I want to hopefully keep myself accountable with that, both in having finished sketchbook videos and starting sketchbook videos, and maybe if this is something that y'all like, having it be sketch with me videos. Who knows how that will go, but I just love filling in the pages with little doodles and shapes and sparkles. That's just how I do things. Next goal that I think you can kind of see me already manifesting into a reality is to try and be more colorful in general, but specifically with this sketchbook. So using the colored pencils. Typically I just stick with a pen until whatever ink it has in it runs out. But since finding my colored pencils, which were in the back of a closet under things and in a place where like no other art supplies were, after finding that, I really want to involve those more. Plus Prismacolors, were expensive pencils. I got them years ago, but they're a good brand, so I wanted to use those more. And I really like how the colors just make my sketches feel more cheerful and whimsical. And specifically with these colored pencils, it was just easy. I have them in a cup on my desk, ready and to be accessed whenever I want. then I really couldn't think of another goal to fill this out, but I really wanted it to have 3 goals. I felt like that made sense to me, to have 3 goals. So I thought it would be fun to have some sketches that span a whole sketchbook page spread, to like kind of like this, but maybe a little bit more connected, just for funsies. I used to do that in some of my old sketchbooks in high school when I was able to really fill out these sketchbooks, honestly, and not pay attention to classes, but it worked in my sketchbook, so that was good for me. But I used to do that all the time, having things that spanned, went across both pages, and those are always fun, and you can get away with doing a lot more details in that. So, you know, it's something I haven't done in a while, but even though I have embraced a more doodly sketchbook style, I think this would be fun to try and achieve. And I mean, it was really fun doing this and filling it out with all these colors. It really was a blast. And after, again, not having worked with colors physically in my art in a while, it just felt very relaxing, empty-headed, mindless, and fun for me. It was cool remembering, hey, these colors work together, and just using some brain to be like, okay, here's what color I should do that would match and make this fun, but no further thinking beyond that. I think that's cute and a fun time. I know, like, you can achieve this with coloring books and whatnot, but I find it more satisfying to have it be a physical piece of art that I fully designed and sketched out. In my head, I cannot find a sense of ownership in a coloring book and filling that out, because once it's done, it's just in that coloring book, and it's like, okay, that's it. But with sketching it like this, it feels more satisfying to color it out and more unique, and it feels like I created this in my head, I was there for it through the whole process, and it feels more rewarding to have finished it because I thought of it, I made it, and then I colored it. So that's just that thought process, but that's just really my brain not being able to use a coloring book. So that's just a small rant on that I could never get into coloring books, but this scratched that itch for me. Highly recommend. Use more colors. It's a grand old time, and you don't need Prismacolor color pencils to do that. You can use any color pencils. Heck, I encourage crayons. Those are fun. I used to take my notes in college using just crayons because why not? It's just a fun, whimsical way to do things. Now, after doing my intro page, I just really want to get in there and doodle a bit, as is my nature. So while doing this all, I was watching some YouTube videos on my computer screen, which was in front of me, which you can't really see, but it was just nice to have that background noise, and that's also part of the reason I'm doing a voiceover for this and not including the original scratchy audio of using color pencils, which I hope is okay. But having background noise, perfect environment for me to doodle, and doodle is really what I did here. I don't have much commentary to say since it was a head empty activity. What brain cells was there was just bouncing around back and forth in there. So I guess just enjoy seeing the randomness of my mind get transcribed onto the paper. And also for this doodle part, which I show a close-up of a bit later, I'm using a Pentel RSVP pen in purple ink, and it's fine-tipped, just in case you wanted to steal that, get it somewhere. I mean, it was a fine pen. I can't say anything negative about it, so I guess if you want that. I wanted a pen with a fun color, and purple was said fun color. But yeah, I will stop my yapping. Enjoy the doodling. Perhaps doodle with me. That is all. But with all that yapping and drawing done, I believe I can finally declare this video at its end and almost to its completion. I hope you enjoyed watching this and seeing a bit of my drawing process semi-live. If you liked this type of video, please let me know and I can do more of it. If you want me to yap about anything specifically or have any questions about things I said in this video, I guess leave a comment. I'm here and I'm waiting for your comment. But let me do the social media things. If you are enchanted by my art and want to find me elsewhere, you can find me on Instagram and Etsy under Bunsquire. I post fun arts that don't usually always get put in a YouTube video. And I sell stickers and prints on my Etsy, so it'd be really cool if you check that out and, you know, like, maybe place an order, but, like, you don't have to. But it'd be cool if you check that out if you felt like it. Otherwise, please like, subscribe, notification bell. I don't know what else is new. Probably, like, sacrifice something. I don't know. But you can leave us a little comment for me. If you got to the end of this video, I guess you can leave a crystal ball emoji, because that's a thing that I see YouTubers do. But until next time, I shall see you around. Woo!